Week, we told you about the Austin Fire Department and the Code and Homeless Strategy Office teaming up to crack down on homeless people who took over vacant properties.
Well, a KVUE viewer who lives on Bitter Creek Drive in Southeast Austin says he's trying to get them to deal with those problems at a home on his block. KVUE's Darenisha Heron joins us now in studio with more. Darenisha.
Brian Quita, the neighbor, tells me many of them who stay on the block worry about their safety and can barely sleep with the late night noise. They say they've reached out to multiple city departments with no change. So reaching out to KVUE was a last resort. From the writing on the gate and the line on the ground, it's clear this Southeast Austin property is more than an eyesore.
We've had shootings stemming out of there. We've had the place catch on fire. We have people coming in and out all kinds of times.
This neighbor wants to keep his identity private for fear of retaliation. He says the crime on Bitter Creek Drive has gone up over the last 2 years because this vacant home is filled with homeless people who took over the property. He said incidents like this one from 2023 happens often in the neighborhood.
It's a place where there's no utilities, there's no water, there's nothing. And you have people there all kinds of night with flashlights going through the property.
We are having an uptick in issues related to what we believe are homeless individuals living in vacant structures.
Thayer Smith with the Austin Fire Department says over the past 6 months, they've responded to that location 6 times for mostly trash fires. And Austin Police says they've been there 11 times since March 1st. The city code compliance team says since June of 2023, they've had an active code violation case at this property because of all the trash and debris scattered across the property. City staff tell me they have attempted to contact the property owner multiple times with no luck, but they do say that they do believe that that person is still alive.
Nobody can find him. Nobody.
Because the property owner cannot be reached, the city cannot go inside the mobile home. A spokesperson for the Development Services Department said they're in the process of filing an administrative search warrant to clean the outside of the home, something the neighbor says the city has promised multiple times.
That's not going to fix the problem, you know? All it's going to do is clean it, and then they're going to go right back to the same thing again.
And the city expects to start the cleanup next month. So Quita and Brian, I tried to reach out to the homeowner. I didn't have luck either. AFD says that even when they do know who the property owner is, it could take years for them to get those properties cleaned up because of all the hoops they have to jump through. So there's no telling when or if the city will be able to actually get into that home and get the people out of it.
The cleanup is one thing. It sounds like it's a dangerous situation as well, which is something else.
Right. And that is why all of the city departments are teaming up to take care of this issue, because they are seeing an uptick in homeless people being inside of these vacant properties. So
Well, we can't wait to see an update on how that all goes.
Story to follow. Darenisha Heron here at the desk with us tonight. Thank you, Darenisha.